Okay, Billy's Blues, video number 2, back at it again. Just wanted to show you guys a couple of new releases that I got this week. It was a slower week for me. Election 4K came out, and I think the Sadness 4K also came out. There may have been a couple of other ones, but I think those were the most notable that that I didn't get. I've already got the Sadness. Just saw I got it from Raven Banner just recently, and it's a very intense movie. It's not something I would just watch for a comfort movie. And then Election 4K, I just watched that. It wasn't bad, but I just didn't. I know they make it on Criterion also. It's just not the 4K transfer that the Paramount came out with, but I don't know. It was okay. I didn't really see the need to go out and spend anywhere between 30 or 40 bucks for it. What I did get though was The Zone of Interest. This is an amazing movie. I really want a chance to rewatch it again. I had seen it a couple months ago, and then I know it's on HBO Max, I believe, to watch, but I'd rented it off of Amazon Prime. This is really, really good, and it's intense, but it's a subtle type of intensity. Yeah, just if you do have a chance to watch it, please do. There's certain things that happen in the movie that I kind of want clarification on. Excuse me, but I had to get the 4K. Really, really good movie. A24 does great work. I've got a couple of other A24 movies that I wanted to show that I got from the website. I got Lamb. This one, I liked it. It may not be for everybody. It may not be everybody's cup of tea. Very odd movie. Extremely weird. But very entertaining. And I love originality. I think that a lot of Hollywood movies depend on sequels. I think they depend on remaking movies. And that's fine and good. My son and I went to go see the Deadpool and Wolverine movie this past weekend. I really liked it. And it made a bunch of money. So good on them for all that. But every once in a while, I just like to see something original and maybe a little strange. Speaking of really good, Love Lies Bleeding. Probably my favorite movie so far this year. Love this movie, very good. Without spoiling anything, of course, the end does get a little strange. I had to look it up to maybe kind of get an idea because I had no clue. So I won't give anything away, obviously, for those who haven't seen it. But man, A24 just does great work. This is the 4K also of the movie, so definitely had to get that. Oh, Pi. Pi was the first Aronofsky movie that I ever watched without knowing who he was, and I loved it immediately. But when I saw it, it had to have been when it first came out. So the first couple months after it came out, which has been a very long time ago. I was probably in high school, which those that know me know that's been a very long time ago. However, more on the subtle side of other movies that he's done. Of course, this is the 4K of this one. I know he did The Fountain also, so that's another one that's a little bit easy going. But all of the rest of his movies, hang on tight, because they will put you in a mood of some sort. The last A24 that I can think of, at least as of right now, was Midsommar that I got. Spent a couple extra dollars on this. It won't even fit in here on the shelf. I have to put it up at the top with a couple of the other ones that I got. But this is the director's cut, so it's closer to being about 3 hours long than the theatrical cut that I think was around 145 minutes, something like that. Fun fact, I've not watched the director's cut. I've read up on it and things like that, and I know about it and what they added into it. The problem with this movie, it's very divisive. I feel like a lot of Ari Aster's movies are that way. They compare this to The Wicker Man, which is a phenomenal movie. And this Steelbook, man, gone are the days when Best Buy Steelbooks were made. But good old Lionsgate. I know Walmart took over. I don't know about you guys, my Walmart sucks. There's a Walmart within every quarter of a mile down the street, and all of them are the same. There's not one that I can go to where they're fully stocked on a Tuesday. You know, if I went to Best Buy on a Tuesday at 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. whenever they used to, or whenever they opened, I know that things would have been stocked up. At least at my Best Buy it was, but RIP. Nonetheless, really like this one. Gonna watch it again come October for Scary Movie Month. I might watch The Wicker Man again too. Time will tell. The other new release this week that I got was No Way Out. I cannot wait to watch this. This was a really, really good movie, and there's twists and turns in it throughout the whole movie, even up to the end. Just whenever you think too that you got it figured out, you don't. It's a very good, entertaining crime thriller. Gene Hackman, I thought, was probably one of the greatest actors. I know he's retired for some time now, but I mean, Unforgiven was probably one of my favorite movies. I liked Bat 21 that he was in. Narrow Margin, I know, also just came out that I want to get in a 4K. But this one was really good. I had to upgrade my Blu-ray from Shout Factory. The Blu-ray's seen better days. Definitely had this for some time. So gonna keep this one for now since it has the Blu-ray in there. And gonna throw this in my pile of movies. Got about 35 of them that I'm trying to sell. Well, 36. Last but not least, First Omen. I know this is available to watch on Hulu and Disney Plus, is where I watched it at. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was great. Now I know that it's getting heat because this and Immaculate are kind of the same movie. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing, relatively speaking. So it has a slipcover, so I definitely bought it. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good prequel. I have the Omen collection, but once again, it's this Blu-ray box that has what, 4 movies? 5? 4. Yeah, so there's 4 movies in this. I know they do make a big box set, which I'm pretty sure that Shout Factory does that as well. I know the internet will correct me if I'm wrong, but I really enjoyed this. I thought it was great. And like I said, I hope that they make a sequel to this that brings it even closer to being, brings it closer to showing Damien and things like that and what happened up until the point of the first one. I don't know if anybody wants it or not, but I'll give the digital away. I hope you can see that. It looks backwards. You can pause the screen if you need to. But, yeah, so those are what I picked up this week. Next week, hang on tight, because absolutely nothing comes out. I mean, nothing. Nothing that I want. I know Bill and Ted comes out, and it's a big week. The next week after that, I know, is the Furiosa comes out, which I enjoyed. I thought it was good. Once again, that seemed like it was a divisive movie as well, that some people either loved it or hated it, that there's not really a middle ground with it. But nonetheless, I'll come back soon and get some more new ideas to come up with and show you guys my collection. Thank you.